Log report continuation, 1:58 p.m. It's still the 30th of January, 2023. Hey, we're down zeros, in California. Yeah, well, there I am. Okay, so how am I dealing with what's going on right now as it is? Well, it's January 30th. Supposed to be my birthday. Supposed to be 57 years old. And most of the day is already gone. At least during daylight anyway. Almost 2 o'clock. And at times I felt like I cheated myself on this one. I'm stressing so much concerning about the anniversary coming up. I had to call behavioral health and get an appointment tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. If I had any sense with myself, I probably would not, or just set it in the afternoon and just. But this is getting up in the morning, and I'm probably at a less vulnerable point than I am during the rest of the day because I'll be stressing or triggered out during that time. And since I got to get some cleanup going on, maybe tomorrow morning before the appointment call, because that'll get me set up before possible Orkin if they come over here tomorrow. But if they don't come over here tomorrow, then that's okay. I'm still stressing out because of the anniversaries coming up, and I'm not liking it. I could have been playing all day long with the video games, just being mindless about it. But the thing is, I'm trying to force myself to get past these days because I sure as hell don't want to deal with it. I mean, I'm looking forward to going to the fall again. I want to look back. I want to look forward to going to the fall and deal with that. Go back to the college. And deal with maybe three, maybe four classes. Maybe. If I'm going to be okay during that time. Because I know right now I'm not. I mean, Lawanda's called. Dr. Lawanda called. I, yeah, my doc, over at Kaiser. And they wondered about the rescheduled appointment. We bumped it up a bit. Because of the stuff I've been going through. And then something had to blurt out of my mouth that, what about physical therapy? I mean, not physical therapy. What about mental health? I need a behavioral health therapist. And the person I got just left the company, gone. After I got our rapport going on about 3 or 4 visits, trying to get a beat, trying to get a feeling, trying to get something going on, and what do I feel? I'm like betrayed, lost. I said, what the fuck? Try it again. Because any other kind of feeling at this point over here is just, no, let me fuck up. I made a mistake. I made a mistake. This is fucking miserable as hell. I'm going to be in the fucking misery at this point. I'm feeling it. And I know it's bullshit. Because I reached out for therapy at this point over here to help me deal with this shit going on. Ma's anniversary's coming up. When Ma's anniversary came up, at least the first or second anniversary, I still had a problem dealing with it because the feelings were there. And it was tearing me apart. Got closer and closer to it. And I struggled with it. I went over to the therapy's office just to deal with it. Just to talk to a therapist. I did it all on my own without my brother taking me over there. Because I wanted to talk to a therapist about it. I mean, I had other insurance, and I talked to a therapist about it for about 3 or 4 years. And every time the anniversary came up, I had to deal with this one. But every so often, I'd poke my hand in just to let her know what was going on. I mean, I'd like to continue it every 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, I'd like to continue that here with Geyser if I could. Just to keep me emotionally on track at this point. And this is going to be crucial for me. This is a change for me right here, right now. Because I knew I was in trouble at this point over here when I started seeking for help last year. Last year, I couldn't even get into the fall because my head was so damn screwed up. I had completed spring. I was going to go to the doctors and possibly therapy during that time because I know I was feeling it throughout the spring. I was so damn alienated from the campus. I was so damn alienated from anything and everything else. And I was so damn screwed up with everything going on inside of me in here. I couldn't go back to fall. And I struggled like crazy trying to talk to people during the wintertime about it. I still need help for this. I need to get my heart and my head straightened up because by the time fall comes in, I want to make sure I'm ready for school. I've been trying to take it easy and it's been screwing me over. I feel like I'm wasting time. Time I don't even have. And I know the damn thing's still going through the head regarding the quote unquote Cameron curse. I think that's the damn thing. It's also screwing me up to almost just as bad as the damn anniversaries. I would like to get graduated. But if I could do it again, continue on. Wouldn't that be worth it? I'd spend the rest of my adult life going to college, learning about things more and more, trying to see how things are being applied. Maybe write books or something like that. Something that would tell me that I'm on the right track of something. Anything. But this has to mean something to me. This has to. I don't know what else. I need to do this for me. I need to know if I'm doing the right thing. Because right now I feel like I'm not. Scared? Yeah. Hell, I've been scared about going back over to doctors and watch them misdiagnose me for something else. You know what probably would freak me out as best? Say that I'm normal and I'm fine. Go back to work. I think that would scare me the hell of a lot. If they said, John, you've got a condition. Why are you smiling? Yay! Something I don't have to be scared nervous about. But you're going to be facing more mortality. Hey, that's fine. It still scares the shit out of me, but it also encourages me a bit. Why? Because now I can live. I'm on the clock. So now I can wake up in the morning and choose whether or not I'm actually going to be living in the fear at this point over here, concerned about the condition, or I'm going to say it in the morning, bring it on. I've been grieving for a hell of a long while. I know it's been killing me. I've been depressed for a hell of a long while, and I know it's stressed me out to a point. I knew I was broken. And somehow that gives me a bit of peace on that one. Because sometimes I felt like I was incomplete. Emotionally and physically, I damn near broke because I lost Ma and Dave. I love them, I mourn them, I grieve. But the weirdest damn thing is even talking about this and acknowledging it. Maybe I am ready for something else. Maybe I am ready for life's changes at this point over here. Maybe the tears were for me because of the changes. I don't know. I mean, I could try to take in some kind of meaning out of the rains we've been having over the past few days, or last night anyway, and this morning. Maybe Ma's tears was trying to tell me something. Or maybe it was heaven's tears or something else. Ma always did like this kind of weather. I liked snow. I liked the snow. Because it was biting right down to the soul. It was so damn cold. And you just had to sleep with it. Now it's going to be sunny. Now I got to deal with the reality check. I got to deal with the reality check. Things are going to get warmer, more crazier. And I got to deal with my own damn emotions all over again. I got to deal with the stress and strain of it all. But at least I'll be looking forward now. I'll be looking forward to take care of some of the things I needed to take care of. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the call. Because I will still talk to him about what the anniversary means to me, what tomorrow's date means for me. The day after I had my 12th birthday, Aunt May died. A little after midnight, Ma wakes me up and tells me that Aunt May died. I don't even remember what the hell happened on the damn birthday itself, but that night I remembered. It was traumatic. It hurt like hell because I had lost someone I really loved. I was a young kid who just took my mean aunt's face in my hands and I told her, I don't care how mean you are, I still love you. Somehow my family must have seen that picture 1,000 times in their minds and kept telling me that throughout my life. I remember that. She melted. And we became card playing buddies ever since. We were kids. And I didn't care how mean she was, I still cared about her. I missed Uncle Al during that time. And I hurt like hell when I missed Aunt May. And she reunited with Uncle Al during that time. Well, the thing is, Uncle Al never visited me in my dreams. So I don't remember. Barely remember what he looked like except in the pictures. But I remember Aunt May. And I remember the dream I had several months after that. Because I was going to junior high, getting ready. And my dream for the school. And there's Aunt May in the doorway with her blue and white house coat, smiling at me. Just as I always remembered her. And I tell you, it hurt like hell when I saw her lying in a coffin through the windows regarding an open casket viewing of her. I don't remember the service itself, but I remember that viewing. And that wasn't Aunt May. That was somebody else. And yeah, when I saw Ma die, that hurt like hell. I wasn't there to see Grandma die, but I was seeing Ma dying. And every damn day it was taking a bit of me left and right. But even the shocker was 5 years later, Dave rolls in as a meat slab. And the sickest damn thing could go into my skull at that point over here is an old joke that I shared with my brother a long time ago. And it went for cold cuts. I saw him like that and I was sick to my stomach. Oh my God, I wanted to go crazy. Oh my God, I wanted to go insane at that point over there and yell and scream and watch it get thrown out by security. Or take it to a private room and just lose it. No, walked out. And somebody else had to coming up and take me home for a bit. And then I had to go back home and I'd go back to the hospital to get the stuff and come right back to home. And then I was just never the same after that. Plus the fact dealing with a damn bedbug infestation. How does that grab you? Trying to make arrangements for a service or funeral or something to handle the damn body, and then was just working on automatic, and then the situation concerning about the rental situation happening. It's like one damn thing after another. Just how the hell was I supposed to be able to deal with it? Fighting like crazy for survival at this point with a management company, and part of me still wanted to crumble, and I just had to keep going. I don't know what the hell was keeping me alive. Maybe the Energizer Bunny. Maybe God was putting the Energizer Bunny in me. I had to keep going till it got to the point where I was just different times I had to break it. I had to break it down. I had to be broken. I had to be crying my eyeballs out and pleading to God. And I still am all these years. It's gotten worse. It's gotten worse. I don't know what the hell he's going to be thinking about me at this point. Oh, if I actually mean it or something like that. I don't get it. I mean, there are certain questions I don't even have the answers to that I'd like to ask him. And I still don't understand why. Why was he taken at that young age? Well, not to mention getting taken care of by the damn leech. I focused my attention on that one and trying to get all that shit taken care of just away from her. Didn't want to deal with her. Unfortunately, I still got the after effects I still got to get rid of. I ain't looking forward to that. I'll have to do that early in the morning. If there's not going to be no rain, it's going to be dark as night. Just put the damn shit up in garbage bags and just toss the damn shit out and just forget about everything. And just live. Not deal with her. Not deal with anything. Just live. I'm still dealing with an anniversary that's coming up. And it's still going to kick my fucking ass. How do I know? Because it's been kicking my ass every fucking year. And I still hurt like a son of a bitch to this point. To this day. The day where I'm supposed to celebrate the anniversary of my biological birth. A day like this where I'm supposed to be celebrating and see how lucky and special and everything else going on. I'm tearing my soul apart on this. Because I don't want to deal with the damn anniversaries. The 10 and then the 5. And the next year will be the 11th and the 6th. And it just increases every single year. By the time I turn 60, it'll be about, let's see, 13th anniversary for Mama. Then it'll be 8. 8-year difference. That's all I need. Right after January 30th, my body will, on my mind, or something will happen in the creation that'll take me out after I reach the age of 60. Something to look forward to. And you know what would scare the fuck out of me? What would really scare the fuck out of me at that point? If somehow, some way, something, somehow, I get to 61. And between now and during that time, I don't know. But I know I'm still going to be dealing with the anniversaries. I'm still going to be dealing with the pain left and right. And it's still going to be kicking my ass. Am I going to be large or fat during that time? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll be a hell of a lot more larger and heftier and I can't wear anything anymore. And I'll be stuck in a damn room. Just eating away my damn feelings. Buried alive by my own damn fat or crap I'm surrounding myself with. Right? I have no clue. I don't understand. I don't know. What do I do? What do I do? I got no clue. Honest to God, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I'm feeling it. I have screwed myself up one way or another. I don't get it. But I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the feelings. I'm struggling with the thoughts. And right now, I'm struggling with my own damn mortality right now. As a kid, I was afraid of mortality, but I was also afraid of life. And I just had to keep waking up and dealing with things. Dealt with school, how to deal with people, how to deal with life, how to deal with jobs growing up, being a rejected flunky at a school. Struggle through another business course, and that goes screwed up. Go to an occupational center, and actually get some skills, and that was actually useful. Almost go jam there, gone thermonuclear in a damn call center. Kicked out of that damn shit. Pariah on that one. I felt like I was a failure to my family. If I didn't get a job, I was a failure. I wasn't living up to a damn potential. I was just struggling for survival at that point. Yeah, I had the dreams of fantasies of still being a writer. Okay, I wrote stuff. Maybe I had a few things published in the Daily News. Okay, so what? People say, "Oh, you're a good writer. You're a good writer. You're a good writer." Yeah, builds up a damn ego at this point over here, but does it build up the motivation to keep on going, despite the fact that you're feeling like crap at this point? And I'm not quite sure whether or not if all the stuff I keep talking about is going to be able to be put down in writing. Not a biography of a lunatic struggling through life, struggling through his own hell. By John Weaver. Oh, John C. Weaver. John Cameron Weaver. The Diary of the Reaver named John Weaver. I have never felt so damn screwed up in my life. And it feels like some days you just want to just screw it all. Despite the fact that things are just getting too much out of hand. People probably tell me, slow it down, slow it down. You're your RA. But I'm not doing what people want me to do or expect me to do or want me to do or need me to do. But we want you to live. Live, what's that? Existence, okay, well I can deal with that shit. How do you live in here? Fantasy is one thing in here, but how do you live in here? Existing in this world is one thing. The biological stuff, okay, fine. But how do you deal with it the inside? Your thoughts, your emotions, but how your soul feels, how your spirit feels, how you. And some people say, well, you got to go through faith. You have to try the faith. I even try faith. I would keep pleading to God, and sometimes I don't even know what the hell to ask Him half the time in the first place. If God would come up to me, or probably keep an ear out, and probably ask, John, what do you want from me? I'll be looking at him like, I don't, boss, I'm so screwed up right now. I can't even find the right answers. I can't even find the right question to ask you. It's like, how do you ask the ultimate what your needs are at this point over here, and you're so screwed up? You're hurting so. I'm hurting so damn badly. I wouldn't even know what the right question is. It's like I want to look at him and say, "Look at me," and try to figure it out because I can't. I'm blinded, and I damn thing's right in front of my face. It's so damn loud. I'm deaf to it. I've been screaming my head off and crying my eyeballs out and pleading up to God, and I'm hoarse. My body's falling apart that sometimes I can't even feel part of it anymore, or just too much in pain, or flashes in pain like crazy. My nose has already been screwed up since '76. Lost a cruise ship horn because I had a tire damn near killed me, and I had to go for reconstruction. That's not a damn thing they could have done about it. It was too solidified. So I lost a cruise ship horn. I always said ships comes in every time I kept blowing up my damn nose because they were forcing out to the passages. It sounded like a damn cruise ship. Or just a ship's horn anyway. So I'd probably look at them blankly at this point. You know, you get buried alive with the junk that you get right now, but I look at myself right now and I'm a broken man. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling inside just to keep living. Some of the stuff I still want to do, I still want to do. I'd like to explore. I want to explore. I want to get on a cruise ship and explore. I'd like to go back to an amusement park and commemorate the day that the family I lost, but still try to enjoy myself. I'd like to carry out the wishes of my family of saying, I want to go to Hiawatha and get my mother's ashes released and send my brother's ashes to Texas and let him be scattered in the winds out there. Pour some of his ashes into the water because he was a frogman. He was a trucker, a frogman, a big brother, firstborn, my best friend. And to the mother that bore me, who raised me, who struggled with me, who I thought it was a royal pain in the ass to, and she thought I was a royal pain in the ass as well. Because some of the things I did and said. And I felt like I screwed things up for her for a long while. And the thing of it is, I remember to smile when I gave her grapefruit, her pomelos. Might as well be called grapefruit, but there were pomelos. And I saw the look in her face. She knew me. She knew me. I was still her baby. I was still her baby. And my big brother that I took care of like crazy, that I struggled with, that I helped him walk him through sobriety, through hell and heaven, through purgatory. Guess he was my big brother and I was watching his six. Because that was my job. That was my job. That's what a younger brother is supposed to do for his older brother. Take care of him. That's I wouldn't know anything else to talk to God about this. Eh, we're the world. I know I lost an extended family as well. The matriarch Dee, she had been there for a long while for me too, and I loved her too, and her family. I couldn't help it. I tried to do whatever as I could do for them, for all of them. What hurts on a day like this is remembering the love and the loss of what I've mattered to my family. My grandmother, a long time ago, I'm looking at her as a teenager. My grandmother, who years earlier had given me Pop Tarts in her house and let me watch television, played with Tinker Toys, slept in a daybed, slept on this big, huge monster of a bed, a fold out, heavier than hell. And seeing her that way in the hospital bed at home, right in front of me, broken, but she was still my grandma. Seeing how my mother struggled just taking care of her. Times she kept calling out to a guy she used to know a long time ago as a kid, a guy named Fred. Kept telling her there's no Fred here. She wanted to see Fred. I was surprised Ma didn't go through that. Trying to find someone else that she loved or knew as a kid or teenagers and screaming out the name. She never did, at least not that I was aware of. Remembered my brother sometimes and then forgot me. Maybe angry, pissed off, scared. I still loved her with all my heart. She was Mama. And my Mama was everything to me. Mama was everything, and so was my big brother. They were my world, my life. And people keep wondering how come I'm stuck in the past. Because that's where I lived. That's what I was living. Still. I was watching out my brother, making sure he was all right. And I'm not quite sure what the hell I do next. That's why it's a day by day survival. It's a day by day struggle. I know I've been triggered too many damn times. It was just only a matter of time before this happened. Because after I hit the stop, it's never that easy to deal with this. It's not supposed to. This is the real shit. My videos are not exactly the happiest, not enthusiastic. 'Cause that's where I lived. That's where I was living. That's where I was at. 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 That's where I was at To me, they're reality. My reality. My memories. My thoughts. My feelings. My observations. My opinions. My struggles. If there are any triumphs, I don't know. Some people think it's a triumph that I'm still alive. I guess maybe it still is. I should not have been alive all these years. I should have been dead many times. I'm still here. I still hurt like a son of a bitch. I'm still here. Doesn't mean much to anybody else. That's alright. I don't give a shit. But to me, I'm still alive. And these videos do matter a great deal to me because I'm spilling my guts out about my life. Not security information that you could use against me, but I'm just talking about my life, my memories. Matters a great deal to me that I'm doing this. I'm not proud. I'm not proud of it. I'm not ego driven about it. I feel like it's necessary for me to do all these things. I'm driven. I'm motivated to continue to do these vids and the recordings. Because eventually, that may be all I have left. It'll be the only thing of existence in this world. Proof that I actually existed except in paperwork. That's alright. That's alright. I just wish I could have had my goals done. That's worse than that. I wish my family would forgive me. There's a lot of regrets I have. People that are in a process of either direct action or indirect action, or maybe no action from me that I was involved with. If there was only a way to make amends, I would. But if I can't, another thing I have to do is just keep praying about them and move on. Even for the ones that actually befriended me and tried to adopt me in their family. Yeah, they mean the world to me too. I care about them a great deal. I just wish I didn't have to feel this way, this shitty. But I am. I'm feeling this way. So, in the meantime, we'll get through this day. I got a few hours left. But then I got a few hours at night. And after that, the date will change and it'll be the 31st. And we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, see what happens.